Hi, I'm Ol, your fellow art gym goer, and in this video I want to share some really great exercises for practicing line art. So maybe you've been drawing for a while or you're just starting out and not really confident about your line work. Well, or you're like me, you watched all the videos and tricks on line drawing but didn't become tricky. This video is for you, so definitely stick around, download the templates for the exercises and get those art muscles pumped up, baby, and your line as confident as the martial arts strike. Now, we all know what is line. Line is one of the most powerful tools along with values, light and color. It's a base for any great piece. It's a start. It's a contour, right? And it's an edge between light and shadow, edge between colors. We can just draw some contours and our brain interprets it straight away what it is that we drew. The brain associates lines, shapes, silhouettes. It's amazing. And additional lines can help us create volume and add detail information to create volume because all objects exist in volumes. We can add light just by lines, which will be cross-hatching. Also, it's really great if you take advantage of hierarchy of lines, and the sooner the better. To put it simple for now, thick lines at the bottom, thin lines at the top. This is due to our nature. We know that light comes from the top and objects drop shadow at the bottom. Usually, thickness goes from left to right, getting thinner. As we also read and write from left to right, it's more understandable for us. So just by doing that, you achieve volume in your drawing and make it more alive and believable. There are a few types of line worth pointing out. So-called dynamic curved lines. We draw dynamic shapes with it, and it is a long line which you would approach with your shoulder and not your wrist for it to be smooth. Torn up lines for drawing all kinds of bushes and building trees. It would serve for rough sketching of the trees while you're looking for some shapes and composition. You wouldn't draw a tree in one shape. This isn't how they grow, so understanding how it grows, you would build it in a separate shape. Broken line. You can draw rocks and mountains with it. It is a broken stroke, so you can break those to then add some imperfections and cavities which will make your sketch more alive. Straight lines. My favorite. It has to be actually straight, and I know you can use shift and line, but I don't recommend it. Won't save you any time, and rotating canvas, that's out of picture too. It's best to be able to make those straight lines in any direction you need without rotating canvas. I only pointed those out so that you get the idea that some of those exercises I'm about to show are using wrist and fingers, like torn up lines and broken lines, and others use your shoulder, like long straight lines and dynamic curves. Let's get to those exercises. I will show you a couple of examples I have been practicing with, and the first one is from my friend who showed it to me, and he calls them leaves. You might have seen those before. Basically, you draw a few leaves in a center and then go from there and fill the whole canvas with leaves, no rotating. This will boost your grip of the stylus and overall control of lines. It is also tiring, so you may want to start with bigger leaves. Also, try to use dynamic strokes instead of drawing it in one go. Another thing worth mentioning is to try and do fast line instead of drawing slowly. It's to do with Photoshop's algorithm of approximation. It just won't be smooth and is destined to failure. Aim for dynamic, clean lines that will help you draw a clean, good work. Using the right type of dynamic lines in your drawing adds richness to your original idea, and is awesome because you see straight away which surface is smooth and which has roughness to it. Broken lines are interpreted by our brain as the imperfections. Tells us there's something there, some stones or grass, cavity, edges. This method gives your drawing character and an artistic look. When I make a sketch, I only control the direction of line and its dynamic. The brokenness of it is kind of improvised. You can't achieve natural look when drawing in a pattern like lines. Do it artistically and fill the brokenness with information according to rules of composition. So chaotic is natural in some way, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's get back to our exercises. Another one that is great to start with is ghosting lines. I found it somewhere on the internet and is great exercise. Others I would recommend are filling a canvas with ellipses, and don't worry about it being ugly, it's absolutely fine, because the more you do them, the better they get. Also try this one, the labyrinth. It's a bit harder in my opinion, but it also teaches your brain to use canvas space. In the link below, there's more templates that you can use for your dailies, like placing planes, placing lines, placing ellipses in planes. So it took me a while to find the way. And here it is. So as you heard before, it's taking little steps every day. Every day, do your dailies, daily exercises in a structured way will give you a result in no time. It's like the gym. You stop going, you miss training, and your muscles get weaker. In case of martial arts, you lose coordination. It's the same with art because it's all muscle memory. And this is exactly why I needed something like an art gym. So download those exercises in the link below and leave me a comment. Say, oh, I got your templates, I'm starting training. And make sure to smash that bell icon to get notified whenever I get another one of them videos out. And guess what? That's not all. Leave me a comment below saying I'm on board. And I'm gonna send you a private link to the channel in Telegram. It's a private channel where we're gonna get notified with daily exercises. That's why it's gonna work. We're all gonna do this daily exercise and you can get notified so you don't forget about it. So is this all too much? I don't know. Ask my Taekwondo instructor. Other than that, guys, I'll see you next time and let's get those art muscles pumped up. Let's do it.